Hello there, how are you? Welcome back to How I Did It. Well, we're back at the metal siding. Today's cuts are a bunch of intricate, you know, get it to fit in around the window, around the door, leaving enough room to fit the J channel, but not too much room that it just looks junky. And again, doing this for the first time, it's taken a little bit of finesse. I have a little bit of scrap, I will admit. Now also, as you'll notice, I'm back to using the grinder on this. I bought a pneumatic tool, shears to cut straight cuts, and nibblers to cut over these ridges. The nibblers made such a mess with metal on the ground, I ruled them out. Then when I went to use the shears are great on a completely flat surface, but on the ridge surfaces, it kind of jammed up. You know, it really wasn't that smooth. It was a bigger fight than it was worth. So I ended up going back to the grinder and using the grinding wheel. And it's finesse, you know, let the tool do the job or do the work and just guide it along, and it works pretty nice. So here I'm finishing up my last side cut to where I have my length on this, and then I'm just going to go ahead and dry fit it up over the windows. Now, note, I did not come back and film me caulking and then reattaching all these screws and the J channel and whatnot. Just know that, you know, the technique that I showed you in the first video, make sure you caulk around these windows to get a nice seal. The other benefit that I have is this area is actually inside the barn by 5 feet. So it's a nice overhang, and when I'm not actively in the barn, that big giant barn bay door is closed. So any weather tightness that I may have inadvertently not mastered, that door will actually protect that general area. But as you can see, this really did come out really pretty. It looks great. I'm just happy as I can be with my lines on the siding inside the door of the barn compared to the lines on the outside of the barn. They matched up nicely. Real nice. Patience, a little bit of finesse, don't rush it, and it just all comes together. And the key with it is definitely patience. Now, one other technique that I did find, because I didn't pre-drill my holes, I ended up using a hammer and just a big, you know, nail. Put a little indentation into the metal siding, that way my screw wouldn't try to track across the siding. I do have a spring-loaded punch somewhere. That would have worked fantastic. Anyway, that's simple. I'm just going to keep on installing. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Have an absolutely wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you next time on How I Did It.